I'm Alan Beatty. I live in Laverton, Utah.
I'm Paula Beatty. I also live in Laverton, Utah. I am almost 73 years old and will be 74. I have 6 children and we have 26 grandchildren and we have 8 great-grandchildren.
We knew of each other in high school, but we didn't date until after I returned from the mission field.
I was probably about 19, just got out of high school when we met. We actually, back then, there was a program called MN and Gleaners, which it's the young adults now. And he was the president of it and I was the vice or co-chairman of it. And so we would plan activities and do things together as all of the singles, and that's kind of how we kind of got together.
I had asked a lot of girls out to dates on after I returned from the mission field, and one time I was trying to get a date and Paula was my 7th choice.
But I did say no too.
That's correct. And anyway, with the church callings, we got friendly and close, and we just started dating. I got home in April. We started dating the end of May, and got married in November.
Yeah, it was fast. Well, Grandpa was really, really good in sports. So back then you could play sports, all of the sports, and because of the high school being kind of small, and he was always really, really good. And I always knew of him and thought he was nice looking. Never really even thought about dating him, but just knew that he was nice looking and a neat guy.
I've never felt like that. I mean, we had some patches where we didn't get along as well as other times, but it was never anything that would be a marriage ending.
Like Grandpa said, there were times that, were rougher, but again, we never thought we would separate or divorce or any of that. My dad, I remember when we got married, he said, love you to pieces, but don't come back. But he would have, if something happened, he would have easily.
I would like my family to know that I have a testimony of the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I believe that I know the church is true, and I know that our Heavenly Father loves and cares for us and is waiting for us to do those things we need to do to return to Him. And I also know how much my wife means to me and how special she is.
I feel the same, and I would want them to know also of my testimony of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Same as what Grandpa said, but I also want each one of them to know how much our Father in heaven loves them and how much He is aware of them, because I have felt that a lot in my life. The presence of my Father in heaven and His love for me through different things that I have gone through. And I just want each one of my children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren to know that all they've got to do is reach out to Heavenly Father and talk to Him, and He is there for them. And I too am grateful for Grandpa. Love him very, very much.
Do what's right. The consequences are not as good as what at the time may feel like, but if you do those things that Heavenly Father's asked us to do, it won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. To love the people you are with, your family, love them and treat them kindly.
Each day with happiness, with whatever happens in your life, look for the good every day in what is happening in your life, because I think the more we look for the good, then we will see more and more good and happiness in our lives if we always choose to look for the good.